you want to.
Oh, it's too late now. Even if I change my mind, it cannot be undone. Hello, everyone. It says we're live. 7 seconds ago, so we're live. I know it's been a hot minute since you've seen me on here. Life sucks. My job sucks, and that's that. Things have been happening, and but anyway, as I was talking to TJ before the stream, I am down to 6 working days. I have Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then I'm off Tuesday as a little buffer day before we go. Leaving Wednesday. Go drive to Schaumburg. Gonna spend 4 days there. We're leaving like Monday morning to come back. And then I have like 2 more days a buffer after I get back before I have to go back to work again. I have a total of 10 days off. It's gonna be wonderful.
Well deserved too, I bet.
Yes. And I can't wait to go hang out with everybody. I know Fazoom and Fleebnork and TJ are going to be there for sure. Hey, what's up, MJ? MJ might be there. MJ,
yeah, MJ will be there. I found out in an earlier stream. Yeah,
then
he's gonna be there.
Not be able to, unfortunately.
I think Butt Chop is for sure going because I believe he is collabing with Reed, if I'm not mistaken. They're doing something together. Reed was talking about it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Whenever I streamed last, Reed was here and was letting us know about that.
Yeah, Reed will be there. Jesse's Galaxy will be there. Larry Lagonde will be there.
It's going to be and many other people that we don't know, and then many people that we do know, but we don't know that we know them. I'm sure I'll be like, oh yeah, I follow this Instagram account. Now I can put a picture with the face or with the builds. Is your kitty gonna be there? You can't make it, but how about your kitty cat?
No, Lulu, she'll just run away.
Oh, poor kitty.
She's literally the epitome of a scaredy cat.
Yes, it is going to be a heck of a reunion.
Oh yeah.
So as far as what's going on with me tonight, I'm gonna be. Hey, what's up, Brick Studio? Brick Studio is gonna be there.
Brick Studio will be there.
And I believe he is doing a whatnot auction, like for whatnot. So that's going to be pretty sweet. What's going on, dude, Jude? Don't open the blue milk one. This one right here. Don't open that one.
Yep.
No, I just opened it. It's open now. He's going to be at the Whatnot booth at 10 a.m.
Nice.
Blue milk stash. Oh, it's got a blue milk stash on both sides of the head. That's
yes, it does.
Let's see. Put my hand back here. Got a black.
I even I have the Aunt Peru little homestead kitchen thing.
I need to get that. What's up, Brick Jedi?
One of my friends sent that to me because they knew I wouldn't be able to get it. But I actually took their version of the blue milk off and put my blue milk from that minifigure in the set.
Awesome. What's going on, Kaz? Kaz Bricks in the chat.
A little bit more accuracy, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, boy. Yeah, I need to just buy that set because I don't have the money to buy everything. He just opened the milk, Luke. Well, we've lost him, boy. Shut her down. What's going on, Eminem?
My friend Dan, Lego Man 88, he sent that to me. He's just super generous guy, and he knew I was not going to be able to get it, and I really wanted it, and he got 2, so he sent one to me.
It was okay to open this one because I have this one that's not going to be opened.
And then he sneezes and it accidentally gets opened.
No, that's Julian.
That'd be me too.
Was you here for that? It was on one of his streams, or no, it was my stream. He was showing off a super expensive rare Lego movie set. Like you, it's so rare, like you can't track down. Jay, how could you? It like doesn't have a set number and stuff. It was a free promo given out.
And you just opened it up.
Well, so no, the thing is, he's like, so the box itself you can open up. You slide the little paper off. It's a metal tin. You slide the paper off. The tin will open up, and inside was all of the parts, and they were in sealed bags. And he's like, "See, this is still sealed." And then he pulled it out. I don't know if it opened the bag in doing that, or if it's already open and he didn't know it. But a couple of parts fell out. He's just like, "Oh!" Like all right there on stream. I'm just like, like everybody on the panel is like, "Oh my god!"
It happens.
Hanging with the blaze. That's right. We blazing. So there's Luke out of his bag, breathing easy.
Yeah.
Put him right over here.
Let's see. I need to check to see what all it came with. All the ones that people sent me for my open the box mock. We got the armor.
Oh, the armor. I am going to Chicago. Paul is not, unfortunately, but I'm going. Are you going, Doc?
Doc is not going.
Oh,
unfortunately.
And oh yeah, that's right. Someone sent me that the micro Millennium Falcon. Someone gave me that, so I got
this one
as well.
Oh no, that's a different.
Yeah, that's the old one.
Yeah.
This one?
Hey, what's going on?
That's from the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Tim? Hey,
Tim.
are you going to Chicago?
No, I'm not. Actually, I'm going to see my new grandson on that weekend. So.
Oh well, okay. That's a good enough reason to not be there.
They're not going to forgive me because I don't have a cool excuse like that. I'm broke.
No, that's also a good enough reason to not be there. Why do you think I haven't been in any other ones?
If I didn't live basically right next to the convention center, I wouldn't be going either.
Also, you live in Chicago?
Yeah, I live like 10 minutes away from where it's at.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you says hello, Tim.
Hey, dude. Yeah, I saw him over on the other one, at the Zoom earlier.
Yep, Fazoom and Fleabmark are both going.
They just did everything, so Chris will probably be over here pretty quick.
Oh, you. Oh, this is a pretty sweet torso on this.
So you'll see on my table here, my overhead setup, that I have many things. There are many things. There are many things on this table.
And VW is going to Chicago?
And all these things are little Ninjago side builds that are being dismantled.
That's a whole lot of side builds.
Yeah, there is a lot here.
Oh, nice. Kaz says he's broke, so he's not going, but hopefully he'll be going to the Bay Beach Lego thing in July. That'll be awesome.
I know I'm going to be going to, there's one in, I think August is going to be here in Georgia. I'll be going to that. I think it's August. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And
so
my cones have been upgraded from a drawer to a bag.
See, I have had to actually split my cones into two. One drawer is the trans cones, and the other one is the solid colors.
That might be a good idea. These are going to need to go in a bag, too.
No. Bird Studio, hey, what's going on, Haley?
Hello, Haley.
Hey, and Willie, what's going on?
Hey, Willie.
Jay is the blue Ninjago guy.
The green one is Lloyd.
Yeah. Or Lloyd. Either name works.
Lloyd. That was the movie The Stupids. There's like Tom Arnold in it.
Yeah.
And like the janitor's guy, his name was Lloyd. And they thought it was God talking to him. They're like, Lord? He's like, it's Lloyd. They're like, oh, well, I thought it was Lord. And later on, they're like, praise the Lloyd.
Yeah. You can see over here in the corner of my screen, there's a Kleenex box full of Technic pieces. That's all the Technic I need to sort.
Oh.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go Zoom with my daughter and see my grandson for a few minutes. But
All right. Sounds good. We will be here. Some technique.
Yeah, I have a bin for my Technic pieces that they're sorted in there, but every time I take apart a bunch of stuff, I just put the Technic over here and just let it accumulate.
I'm in the middle of organizing all of my stuff right now. I'm in organizing all of these kind of things.
Hey, Grandpa Tim. Yes, ma'am.
I'm in the middle of organizing all of my stuff.
Haley, are you going to Brickworld Chicago, or is that too much of a trip? 'Cause I know it's pretty far from where you guys are.
Where are they from?
Tejas.
Ooh, yeah. That's a far trip.
Of course, she went to Philly, and that was even farther.
Yeah, you're right. Sorting tray. It's one of those suitcases that has the things, separators.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Nice.
I should get me one of them too.
I got mine. This is like one of those. I think I got it at Walmart, like last year. It was like $20, and it came with loose Lego and it's like one of those sampler packs with just a random assortment of Lego.
Going for sure next year. Nice. Yeah, next year is up in the air for me.
As long as I'm living here, I'm going next year.
I could go this year only because this was my tickets were purchased in 2019, and they were supposed to be for the 2020 Brickworld, but things happened, and then they're like, "Hey, we're not doing that this year or the next year." So I'm not sure what's going down next year with me anyway. But who knows? Maybe my business will be up and rolling at that time, and I won't be working at the other place, and I can just go.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to. One of the other reasons I'm trying to organize all my stuff is I will have a Brickworld store up eventually. So
I'll let you know, Paul, too, as soon as our website is live, so you could purchase the Aladdin that you wanted.
Yeah,
it'll be there just for you.
Or I'll just. I mean, I still need it. Or trade, or I don't know. We haven't even talked about it. I keep forgetting about it.
It's been busy. Life is trash. Just put it that way. Life's terrible right now, and that's all I have to say about that.
That'd be better. I just need to win the lottery.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, here's this guy. Welcome.
Hey, there he is.
What up?
Fazoom, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you going to bring me an Orange Spaceman to Chicago?
You're going to be at Chicago?
Yes, sir. All 4 days.
I will make every attempt to bring you a Orange Spaceman.
Woohoo!
And to the point where you need to remind me the Tuesday or the Monday before or next week or whatever before I go. So I'll put it in the bucket that I got to put this spaceship over here in that I haven't put it in yet. So
I'll text you. I'll be like, hey, man, don't forget that Spaceman.
I need that
Spaceman
Spaceman
wants to go with you.
That's right. I'll bring you one, man.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I don't mind bringing you one. Whether I have the capacity is the issue.
He just
Like,
goes
I
in your
tried. I really tried.
I tried to remember.
It wouldn't.
But that's all right. Neither of us remembered last time.
Brick Studio, I'll be there. I look forward to meeting you. I'm excited. There's a whole lot of folks I haven't met in person that'll be at Chicago this year. So, and I've never been to Chicago to Brickworld, so I'm excited about it.
Ooh.
I haven't even looked at, like, I've been too busy, and I haven't even looked. They keep sending me emails about the programming and what's going on, and I haven't looked at none of it. I'm just like, I'm busy. I'll check that out later.
I never do games or contests or anything at conventions because that sucks up a bunch of time that I just want to hang around people and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like not that I waste my time doing those things. It's just not my thing. So I'd rather just hang out.
I'm not going to go to the Great Ball Contraption one or whatever, because as cool as that stuff is, and I enjoy watching it, like once it's up and going, that's not the build for me. So I know I can avoid that one. And there's a couple other things that I'm like, well, that might be interesting to see. But this is all stuff that they were supposed to have back in the 2020. So I have no idea what they're actually going to do now.
Right.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Is we just registered my wife the other day, and it was like $120. And then she's like, "Well, they're out of the gift bags, but the gift bag was like a $25 upcharge." And then I logged into my account, and I was like, "Oh, it says I paid $90 for my ticket, and I get the gift bag as well."
Yeah. I logged in. I did it. Well, I logged in or registered early enough to get the brick badge. And then I was like, had it filled out or something, and I didn't pay for it. And then I'm like, oh, and I waited too late. So I don't get a brick badge. I get you get the brick.
Yeah, I think you get like a generic badge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I got the brick badge. This is my first year, so I have no idea what's going on.
Well,
I just got
registered, because I was telling my wife, I was like, "Yeah, it's going to ask you like what you want to put on your badge and stuff." And she's like, "Well, it never did ask me a spot for my name." I was like, "Huh, okay, well, maybe we waited too late." But then, because I remember having to put in like what I wanted my badge to say or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was a while ago.
Yeah, I screwed that up, so I don't get one. So.
It's going to be fun to finally see you guys. I've chatted you guys since 2018. It's going to be exciting. Yep, it is going to be fun times, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how much money I'll have to spend, but hopefully some, because I know there's going to be Reed's organizing I think he's organizing it like they do at Philly, a big yard sale where people sell off things and stuff like that. So
That's cool.
I think they're going to call it something different. They don't want to call it a yard sale. They want to call it something else.
Well, I would like to do some of that stuff too, but I'm actually just going to take a few mocks and that's it. I've got a big moon base with the collab in that's actually I've already got it in the hands of the folks who are going to take it. I'm going to bring one big spaceship, but I'm actually going to bring all the Buzz Lightyear ships that I finally finished, and I'm finally finished with those.
That series, by the way,
You get some custom.
Well, they're not customs. They are I'll show you. Here's the one I just finished. So this is a toy in stores. This is the X2. The main spaceship you see in the Lightyear trailer, you either see the 1 or the 15, but then there's toys for other ones. So this is the 2, and I built the Lego version, and here is the Lego version right here. So
that's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
You did an amazing
super
job.
sweet.
Perfect.
I'm just in awe at like how you can build.
Oh, here for Zoom. Now you can see mine that
Are you bringing the big long white ship?
yes, I am. I am.
Because that's one I really want to see live.
That's the one that needs to go. I got to find a box big enough for it. So here, I'm gonna show you the other ones I did. So
Jeff's gonna join in a few, he says, so that will be cool.
So from the the Art of Buzz Lightyear book, which is a really amazing thing to get. Angus McLean, who is a Lego fan, is the director. He also kind of pre-modeled a few things out of Lego. And one ship he pre-modeled that looks like it's official in the thing is the X12 from the book.
Dude, that actually looks just like a newer version of a classic Lego set.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find the reference in there. It's really cool. Yeah, that's color scheme and everything is great.
Buzz of Lightyear.
The Buzz of Lightyear. Here we go. It's really cool because he did pre-model a few things just out of his own Lego collection to say here's an idea for like a spaceship or a thingy bob and everything. Should have marked these pages. Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay.
You take as long as you need, sir.
So here is what the first little model he built out of Lego right there.
Wow.
Pretty neat. And so then they started to visualize it for him here and here. This one they explore. And so then this looks to be
Lego to build your designs.
Yeah, right. So this looks to be the ship that's in the movie here. Right. And so then I built that. So
yeah, and that looks pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet.
Are those like disc shooters under the wings, or are they just going to be engines?
I do not put shooters on things. No, they're little inputs or little, I guess, vents or whatever. And I'm actually making stands for these, which I've never really done before. So there's also this toy is called the Oops, I dropped the stand. This is the X7.
It's called the Oops, I dropped my stand.
It is. I just dropped the stand. So this is the X7 here. And then this is the Lego version I made right there.
Ooh, that's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty spot on, sir.
All right, there you go.
That's insane, man. That series that you're doing is just perfect.
I appreciate it. And then the one that I actually like the most is in the movie. It's actually the first ship you see in the trailer, even the teaser trailer. And it's this. This is the the XL01 right here.
Uh-huh.
And then this is my version of it here. So,
Dude.
Oh my god.
That's so cool. Oh, is it missing a antenna on the front?
no, actually, if you look at the model, it's made asymmetric like that.
Hey,
so,
okay. Hey, what's going on, Chris Campbell?
Chris Campbell.
I'd like to know if you have instructions.
Oh, can I just say that's the funniest thing on TikTok? When you post a ship, it fills up with, "Oh, do you have instructions? Do you have instructions?" Like, no, I don't even know how I built it. I just slapped stuff together, and then there's some crappy building up under there that I'm ashamed of that I've got covered up with something pretty. So, that kind of thing. And then
I'm gonna say I don't build a whole lot of mocks, or at least not yet. I would really like to get into it, but I built a few vehicles that I took to Philly several years ago, and one that is 100% all designed out of my mind. And I used a technique that I thought was terrible. I'm like, this looks awful. Just don't look at the bottom of this car, right? It'll be okay. Well, then I bought an official Lego set that used the same technique, and I was like, oh, well, okay.
That's cool.
I don't feel so bad.
And of course, if you haven't bought this set, you need to, because what are you waiting for?
Money.
Yeah, money.
Yeah.
I will be getting it. I just haven't gotten it yet.
Okay, well, and this is the toy. So Lego did a great job of pulling this together, and so all of these have been built with this aesthetic being, these are all partnered together in the same universe. So,
What's up, Joey?
Yeah, I'm excited to take these to Brickworld to show.
So are you gonna display the actual toys next to the big ones, or are you just gonna put your ships up there and say, here they are?
I'm gonna display I'm gonna put the toy with it just so they'll know what it is.
Cool.
Yeah. I probably will try to scan which book? Oh, I got it on Amazon.
Come on, so you should get that crazy good YouTube monies. I don't get no YouTube monies. If you'd like to help me get some YouTube monies, watch all my videos, watch my streams. I don't even care if you pay attention. Just put them on in the background or whatever. Open 7 or 8 tabs on your computer and just let them all play. That'd be great.
That would be funny. All right.
What's up, Jeff?
That next week, do it.
I make
What up,
Twitch
what up?
monies, but not very much.
You're welcome, Eminem.
Eminem says, thank you. Joey says YouTube money doesn't exist. So, Jeffrey, you going to Chicago?
No, I'm not. There's a Brick Rodeo in my and Tim neck of the woods, so that's closer.
Yeah,
Not really cheaper. So
I get it.
that's where I'm at.
I didn't know if you get what not to send you on their dime or something.
No, they send other people.
What up, Joey?
Hello,
That hammer, baby.
Oh, yeah.
It's that hammer.
Wow.
The hammer is real.
Hello.
I probably said something to the effect of, "I need to bring the hammer when I come back on the show." So
It's
it is
hammer.
here, and it's all in all of its foamy glory.
That is
Where'd you
awesome.
finally find that?
So it turned out to be in a completely inconspicuous cardboard box in my shed. A box that I've moved multiple times, going around it like, where is it? It's got to be in here. Like every other box around it I've looked at, and not that.
That's the way it works.
Exactly.
Wow, that's cool.
I think
Joey,
I
which shed?
go with Paul.
The one that's actually the Lego shed.
The Hammer Wars.
There we go. We're both worthy.
Wait, are you one that has multiples of sheds?
Count them 4, because
Oh.
I don't have a garage, an attic. It's a 1-floor house, so it's like, okay, smaller house, bigger storage. Got to put it somewhere else.
So you're like playing Monopoly. You have the one hotel, but you're going to buy some of the other little houses. I get it. I understand.
Yeah, absolutely. There's still a yard, but most of it needs to put everything away.
We have one shed and it contains garden supplies and stuff.
Yeah, same.
There you go.
Everything else is down here.
Yeah, but Jay, how often are those garden supplies used?
So when I'm down here playing video games or building Lego, my wife is outside in her garden. So they are used every day.
There we go.
Every day. I got home the other day and she had like 3 teeny tiny little strawberries. She's like, these came out of the garden. I was like, cool, we're almost self-sustainable.
That's about all I ever got. I tried to grow strawberries. I think that's about it. We maybe get 2 or 3 here and there. And tomatoes, a couple would grow. By the time I got around to them, the birds had already gotten them. So I gave up.
The strawberries she got, though, they were a specific type. So she's actually kind of proud of them because it takes a lot to get the type to grow. So even though there's only like 3 tiny ones, perhaps next year there will be more.
Like 6.
She's able to keep the plant growing.
Mm-hmm.
Might be enough to make like a smoothie.
Yeah.
It'll be the best smoothie you ever had.
That's right. Because my wife made it.
Yes.
Oh, hey, cool. I'll show you something. I am now officially monetized on the whatnots. So, or not the whatnots, but the TikToks. So,
Oh, nice.
I made no money, but there it is.
Get the access.
So what else did you have to do to get there?
Well, you have to hit the button like 17 times, like every day, until it finally takes it. Once you meet all the requirements, I found that.
Yeah, you have to have 10,000 followers, so that's one.
I got that.
I'm only at 3,600 something.
I'm at 8,800. I'm getting close.
This man
So-
here is going to make it soon. I can tell.
Soon, Chris, you'll be able to collect those pennies and just rub them together and create friction, and it'll be great. I'm very happy.
I need another video where a Jawa walks across in front of my spaceships, and I make a quick clip, and it gets 300 and something thousand views, and make me like $5. That'd be great.
That'd be great.
There you go.
That's breakfast at Waffle House for like a week.
Not anymore, man. It's kind of expensive at Waffle House, man.
Oh, so like
What
3 days.
what I used to get for $5 costs almost $9, so I'm upset.
A small smoothie. Yep.
Chris
Campbell
followed me.
says he just followed you and Moto. I'm on TikTok as well.
I hope you followed me
I've
first.
seen
You
him.
might already be following me though. I don't know. I posted a video that shouldn't have done anything. I was expecting the normal 300 or 400 views like I usually get, and it's like at 51,000 views right now, and I gained like an assload of followers from it, and it's
Wow.
nothing special.
It's
I wonder if
funny.
it counts from one person that just has the video on loop constantly. Maybe they're like, I'm still typing the comment, but it keeps playing it over and over again.
Oh, he's typing in my name. Woohoo! But Moto, how did Moto come up with Brick Plays? That's sad. It should come up with Moto. Did anybody watch the Lego Masters little special sneak preview last night?
No.
I did.
No, I'm sorry.
There was a sneak preview.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
basically they took an episode and edited it down to like 30 minutes. Didn't even show you who won. It was just because it's since they delayed the season, they wanted to play the one with Chris Pratt and talking about Jurassic World like kind of now since the movie comes out in a couple days.
Yeah.
They're like, it's a good plan to move it in the fall, and everybody's like, what about the Chris Pratt thing? And they're like, crap. Can we show 30 minutes of that? Yes.
How do we put a dinosaur in The Masked Singer? Because I know that they moved it like right behind The Masked Singer or after The Masked Singer on
That's a new
Fox
to me
when
right
they're
there.
releasing it. That's a cool one.
Yeah, like how many sets does this piece come in now?
72.
I'm gonna say 8. I don't know.
8? That's a
Probably-
good number. That seems
Mostly Minecraft,
legit.
I suppose.
I'm still standing with 72.
Let's
70.
find out, chump, shall we?
Like the price is right. Who's closer?
Hey, by the way, TJ, if you got a follower on Instagram today, there's a guy who's helping me run our Lego camp. He works with, our Bricks and Minifigs, my friends there, they're helping me with my Lego camp this week. And so one of their employees, he goes by Ninjago. He's a Ninjago fan, but people just call him Ninjago. So,
Oh, let me see.
I was like, do you know TJ Tennant? He's like, oh, I don't know. And so I showed him your Instagram, and so he should have followed you today. So
Okay, so what were the final guesses on the jumper piece?
I stand strong at 72.
12.
72,
42.
12, 8.
12.
What did you say, Joey?
I said 8.
Okay. Well, the number is 83.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Okay. I
How
have an 8 in the number.
Jeff was almost right.
How long has that piece been out to be
Nicely
in
done.
83 sets?
Let's see.
Well,
This
it was
is the
probably
first
in
thing-
every. I tell you what, I bet it was in any individual poly bag that they made for.
First came out in
Nintendo.
2020.
Oh.
It was in the NES.
Oh,
Oh,
well, I don't have
That's one example. A lot of Minecraft,
Yeah.
Few Friends, Sesame Street, but mostly Minecraft.
No, I don't have Sesame Street
Yep.
either.
I really want that Sesame Street.
Oh, Sesame Street's awesome set. We built that on Ultimate Builds a while back. Yeah, there's great pieces in that thing. And a lot of cool colors.
No count, though.
Nope.
No count.
0 count.
Oh man, that reminds me of Brick Jams. He had a joke that he said every episode we built that thing. I can't remember how it goes though. So
You
also,
heard it like every single episode, but you don't remember?
Look, man, you start to block
okay,
out.
I'll explain this again because this came up on Fazoom. When you get old, when you learn something new, old things fall away.
No, this is true. I'm only 45, and I'm already there. So
Yeah, that's mid 40s is about when it starts, and then by the time you get to 55, then it really gets bad.
I'm ahead of the
I'm a-
game.
I'm a
It's not so
27 and I worry about that every day.
It's not so much that I don't like have the room. It's like, man, I don't care that I learned this, and it's gone.
I memorized that for the test. So
Yeah, honestly.
Oh,
this is not information that I need.
this is information?
I mean,
That's the accurate part. Why am I? Who gives a shit? You know?
with how tests are now, you don't even have to memorize it because the tests are all online and you get open notes anyway.
Exactly.
College has changed since I was there.
Yeah.
I used to think, well, if the teachers didn't really think about writing the questions, I don't have to think about writing the answers because they are word for word from another worksheet.
Jeff says he could never remember anything to begin with.
Man, all I remember about college is I'm too drunk to go to this class. Here I go anyway. Whee!
I never went to college because I was like, well, look, I hated school when the shit was free, so I'm really gonna hate it when I have to pay for it. So And then I never went to college, and then I was like a manager working at Pizza Hut, and then my friend was also a manager working at Pizza who did go to college. And I was like, "Hey man, how are we at the same job?"
Yeah, it's kind of funny how it works that way. All that money and
Yeah. All right, hey gents, I got a slide. I'll talk to y'all later. Gotta
All
go
right,
check
see
on
you
the
later.
bride.
Have fun. Thanks for being here. Appreciate
Good
it.
night, guys.
Take care, man.
And two dudes like, "Where am I?" Oh, hey.
Oh, it's buried right there. Okay.
Life finds a way
Does it?
Life finds a way.
to fuck you over. That's the rest of that phrase.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah. This is like a PG-13 movie. There was my one.
Everybody gets one.
I did that in Zoom's chat earlier tonight. I feel really bad about it. Anyway.
Did you? But I'm sure you said you're sorry.
Oh, I said I should have, but I think that I kind of did after everything was over. So yeah.
Okay.
And I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say.
So Adamant is building this goddamn beautiful
I gotta go. Bye. Sorry.
lemon.
Bye, Paul.
Later.
This beautiful aquarium with penguins that has moving parts and everything else, right?
Dude, that sounds awesome.
Right, it is awesome. And Chris goes to Adam first. And then he comes to me and he's like, "Jeff, what are you working on?" What the fuck, man? Anything I do is going to look like I'm playing with poo-poo outside the 7-Eleven. I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing this." And I was like, "Oh, that's good, Jeff. That's great." And it's like, thanks.
Gold star.
I
Right?
spy an Ninjago set on Tim's screen.
I was going to show you. Did you get this one already, DJ?
Yeah, I've got that one. That one's pretty cool.
Target has on sale right now for $6 off. So
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I wish they'd have some of the others a little off right now. But
Yeah.
I'm just
Tell me
gonna
when they got the Seabound sets off because I want to pick those up.
I don't
Yeah,
even
those were
they
good.
have them on Target anymore. They quit having
Yeah.
them a while ago.
I'm sure the next wave's gonna, despite the prices, I'm sure it's gonna clear out pretty
Yeah.
fast.
I thought I saw them come back. I know Walmart had them recently.
What you got, Josh? Ooh,
The new
Shiny.
Wednesday Pro Wrestling Tennessee champion.
congratulations.
My first singles title.
You the top guy?
No, it's like basically like the Intercontinental Channel or like the U.S. Championship
Right.
would be.
Yeah, still, or like the TNT Championship,
Yeah.
not the one that was destroyed, but the.
I've
Getting
been
good. What kind of match did you have to go through to get that? Just a standard 1-on-1, or did you do something
Yeah.
special?
No, it was standard. It was gonna be a tag match with me still. If my team won, I would still become champion.
That's kind of weird.
And my partner, I found out, was going to be Mickey Knuckle.
I don't know who that is.
Well, she was the first queen of the death matches,
Okay.
but
Tina Turner?
making it remotely Lego themed. I got some tractors.
Does she think they're sexy?
No. Probably steal the bunnies out of it, if anything.
Always good to have one. You know, those rabbits, they like to multiply.
Yay,
Right.
markdowns at Walgreens.
Yeah, my Walgreens, just like everything else near me, they just straight suck. They never have like hardly any Lego to speak of at all. The last time I went in there, they had 3 sets. One was a dots bracelet that was like $8. I don't know what the normal price is for those. Then they had a little Minecraft set that said that it was on clearance. It was sitting on the front of a tag that said clearance on the shelf. When I took it up to ask them how much it was regular price. I was like, oh, okay. And then the other thing that they had was one of the little the mechs from the last wave, the Marvel ones.
Mhm.
I think it was Thor, and I took it up and asked how much it was, and they told me $19.99. And I said, okay, cool, thank you. And I put it right back on the shelf because they can keep it for double retail.
Yeah,
Wow.
See you later.
That's
Sounds
the
like my Walgreens.
I built that recently too.
Hey, that's a fun little build.
Yeah, I got that one built. It's back
But-
there.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I need to Bricklink a shorter trans blue so I can have her lightsabers accurate.
Yeah, we gotta have the show though. I'm sure these some two bowling blades. It's weird.
Oh, and I finally put a light brick on my lighthouse. So yeah,
There
like, you know.
Nice.
Accurate.
Oh no! The waves came crashing in and destroyed the water.
Yeah. It was Hurricane Josh.
Hey,
Is that
What you got over there, Jeffrey?
That's what I was looking at.
so everybody knows that Jeff is a big fan of Ice Planet, and every year for Brick Rodeo, I've decided to bring a Ice Planet mock. So this is it. This is the Celestial Sled 2.0. So
Very nice.
yeah,
I like it.
I thought it was that Buzz Lightyear.
yeah, a couple of people have said that, and like, but no, it's way cooler than that. It's got the thing, everything else. And I got to use the stupid canopy that nobody likes. I was pretty proud of myself about
I
this
was gonna
build.
say it's nice to see it brought to use.
Right? See, like, it's always such a pain in the ass to incorporate it into a build, and like the dude fits in perfectly. There's
Mhm.
even like storage for his backpack, and you know if he has to go anywhere on skis, well, he's kind of SOL. But you know what are you gonna do?
Mhm.
Dude, that looks great.
Thank you.
Good
I'm
job.
really excited about it. I'm really excited about Brick Rodeo. A lot more than I was, and I decided that every mock that I submitted is wrong, and it's just going to be bigger. So I can't wait. And I'm looking forward to seeing some friends.
There we go.
and-
It's spinning now. Isn't it?
Perfect.
Actually, you can just get one of those little 2x2 turntables. Just-
Yeah.
You gotta put it to the Beat of Beer by Real Big Fish.
We can't go all Rudy on them. They won't
think
get
I'll have myself a beer.
See, everybody knows beer, so that was the safe bet song.
That was in basketball.
Yeah, but if you start going on about don't join a band, nobody's gonna know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah.
I haven't understood any of these references.
Nice.
Hey, DJ.
I've seen
I'll just smile and
Real
nod.
Big Fish live, and they're awesome live.
They are.
It's
They really, really are.
okay because you're too young for some of them, and I'm too old for some of them. So I miss out on some of them too. So you're okay.
Josh, what have you been building lately besides a lighthouse with an awesome light brick, I might add?
Oh, I finished a smaller scale, like half size scale coal tender.
Yeah. Oh, Josh, are you one of those weirdo train builders? Oh, no.
It's my stream. You can show it if you want.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
monetized. They can't take anything away from me.
So, Josh, does that go along with like a steam-powered locomotive and things like that that's going along in the old Western theme, as it were?
Yeah, I'm almost done with Caboose.
Oh, nice.
That's great.
I've got to get some tubing to finish off the railings on the ends,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna do bearings. I need to get order some bearings for the bogies. So instead of the standard Lego wheels, I'll have like little miniature ball bearings for them, so it'll roll a little bit smoother. Plus, it'll handle the stress of the length of the train.
A
What
lot
scale-
of working group guys are going to them, I think. So since they went to them new all plastic, everybody's kind of.
There
Another
it is.
60 stud car.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Those
I-
turns
Oh
are
my!
I cut 16 studs off of the original plans because when I laid out the base of it, I was like, yeah, even though this is going to be like, I'm making like a museum, I'm going to do a rail yard that's like a museum where you can go like walk through the cars.
yeah.
Even with like it being 76 studs, I was like, okay, that's 3 base plates just for the one car. So I cut 16 off of it.
That's roughly 20 foot a car.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's not bad.
it's a sleeper from the Tennessee Valley line that's actually on display down in Chattanooga.
Well, there you go. That's awesome. Are you going to Brick Radio, Josh, or are you staying in Tennessee?
I'm staying in Tennessee, so I'm trying to finish getting ready for Brick Universe in August.
All right. That's awesome. I hope you have a good time.
Me too.
No, Tim's going to be there because he's bringing his fucking 1,600 square foot Western layout. So
Yeah. I was going to try to do something new, but I just didn't get around to it. But
If you've got 9-volt track, I've got the Lone Ranger train with the 9-volt motor.
it'd be better.
I put a 9-volt motor in the coal tender, so I had to extend the coal tender one stud in both directions to make it fit. So if there's
it'd be
enough
better.
9-volt track,
It'd be better about those trains if you put it on a monorail and hover pads and you call it Tech West.
I want to do some space cowboy stuff eventually.
Firefly.
I mean, or robot
That's what
horse.
you're doing there. I mean, that's
We'll call it W-Tron. The W stands for West. Like
This
M-Tron.
yeah, I really like that. That turned out awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Let's see what Jeff's got over here because that looks badass.
This is based on Gil's work from back in the day, but I made some Tech West stuff. Basically, it's a stagecoach. These guys are like bank robbers, smugglers, or whatever, and of course they've got like an illegal military modded weapon on the back, and and then we got the marshal on his overpowered horse. Of course, it's gigantic and menacing, and some of the greebles aren't greebles on the marshal's horse. Like he's got a Schusty gun right there. On the back, he's got 2 silver. They're supposed to be based on the Lone Ranger. That's where I got the inspiration from. So, like, they're supposed to be, like, an updated Lone Ranger silver guns, but, they're laser guns or whatever. And
Could be Brave Star.
it could be Brave Star. It could be Galactic Rangers, too, if we want to go back that far, too, to Merry Old London. By far the better cartoon, I'm just saying. But, yeah, like, even got, like...
Star as well.
You even have the old deputy horse with no deputy right now, but we're working on it. So we're getting there.
Oh, so I guess someone shot the deputy after all.
Exactly. I think this is more of a marshal, the way that I had it in my head. I don't know, but he's got like body armor on. He's got like a vest, and his clothing is very Western, but I basically read a bunch of Star Wars comics and then watched some like Tatooine scenes, and I was like, "Hey, a bird is the word."
All right, I'm gonna say something, and I'm probably gonna lose friends with this, but I actually like the movie Wild Wild West.
I mean, they had a lot of cool steampunk stuff on it. As
And
long
I
as you
watch
hit,
it
I do like that part of it.
I watch it like once every couple years. I have
Well-
it on DVD and throw it in. I'm like, I like this movie, and I have
Is that
no
the-
idea why everybody hates on it.
Is that the Will Smith movie?
Yes.
Yes.
sure is.
Oh yeah, because it's a terrible movie, but it is kind
Yeah,
of cool.
that's the reason why.
I own it, but I've never watched it. I need to watch it.
Nah, don't worry about it, Tim. You're good.
I like
No,
it.
you're not-
And another movie that I think is just fantastic is Cowboys versus Aliens.
Yes.
Okay.
Or Jonah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
If,
I mean-
if you really want to throw out Western movies, my wife is still like shocked and appalled that I have not seen Tombstone.
I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
you're kind of missing it. Tombstone was one of the better westerns in the last 30 years.
No, I understand that. I
Yeah.
was
Which one, Josh? I didn't hear.
You haven't seen Tombstone.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
I like pepperoni and sausage myself.
There you go.
Ha ha ha! Ooh, hoo, hoo.
I'm more of a DiGiorno's guy myself.
Yeah, DiGiorno's a little better than Tombstone, honestly. But Tombstone's cheaper.
So pizzas are pretty good.
Whichever one is cheaper, that's all I care about.
Kroger.
Oh my God!
There's
Oh,
cheaper, and then there's Red Baron, and nobody wants to go Red Baron.
Have you
Oh,
tried
here's
the croissant crust ones?
They're pretty legit.
Yes.
I have
They're
not.
pretty legit.
That sounds
yeah.
good.
here's an unpopular opinion. Open Range was also one of the best westerns in the last 30 years
I
with
haven't seen
Kevin
that.
Costner.
Haven't
You
seen
know,
that
I
in a-
just watched that again here recently, and I would agree with you. I didn't like it when I first saw it when it came out years ago, but I watched it again recently, and I really did enjoy it. So
It's fun.
it is. And I think it's a very because Costner's very big on realism and getting the facts straight and all that. And there was a lot of, I guess, because I've learned more about Western, the genre and history and stuff. I appreciated a lot more of the details this time that I didn't necessarily before. I thought it was very long and boring the first time I saw it,
Yeah, it was,
but it wasn't this time. No, I enjoyed it a lot. But I really like Robert Duvall too. So
yeah, Robert Duvall was awesome. And the first time I saw that movie, because I was falling asleep, when Costner walked into town and says, "Hey, did you kill my friend?" Yes. And then, he solves that problem. I went, this movie just got interesting. All right.
no,
I don't do too many like just normal westerns, but that's why I like Cowboys and Aliens. I like that. You added the sci-fi element to it. But I did actually really enjoy the remake of True Grit.
Yeah, True Grit was good.
Matt Damon and
Matt Damon.
Jeff Daniels, is that it?
Jeff
Yeah.
Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Bridges.
I was like, I know I'm getting this wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. When you start monkeying with my John Wayne movies, then I have a problem.
Now, here's my unpopular opinion. John Wayne's not really all that good of an actor.
Oh man.
I don't know. I think
Popular opinion?
so. Like,
I said unpopular opinion.
That's
The
Well,
Crying Man and The Queen of Africa. Those are some great John Wayne movies. I'm not a fan of his westerns, which is really weird because that's what he's known for. But yeah. Also, Million Ways to Die in the West is a fantastic movie.
But now, here's the thing. So right, so I was always like, man, John Wayne is not that good. But it was explained to me in a way where I can now understand why people like him and appreciate him. Is that he was the action star of his time. Where it's like, I will sit there and watch like a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie all day, every day, and he's a terrible actor too. But it's like it's a similar thing. He was just a different era.
well,
Like,
that
I get it.
I appreciate. My grandfather loved John Wayne, and that's where I get it from. But no, you're right. I mean, his acting and the way, and I noticed it everyone's just some of the movies, but I've been watching them all my life, and I watch them and watch them and watch them, and they just.
Oh God, the movie where he played Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan.
Wasn't offensive at all.
Oh,
I can't picture that.
it was real bad.
All right,
I'm
I'll
gonna
watch it.
have the most.
I don't even know if you can find it to watch it on a streaming thing, you'd have to buy. I've got every John Wayne movie on DVD, so that's the only reason I have it. But
Get your mongrel horde and go get really, dude.
that's exactly how it is.
So I've got the most unpopular cowboy movie thing.
What's that?
Brokeback Mountain wasn't terrible.
No, it's actually a really good movie.
If you can get over the gay stuff, which I can because it doesn't bother me, it's a really good movie. I don't care what they say.
No,
So-
it is a good movie.
When that movie came out, I've still to this day never seen it, and it's not because it has anything to do with gay people, because I don't care about that. I don't like love stories and romantic movies, which is probably what that is. So I'm like, I don't need to watch this.
On a very deep, manly level.
But so that movie came out, and like one of the other guys I used to work with at Walmart, he said he saw it, and I was like, I have one question for you. Like, do they eat pudding in this movie? He's like, what? Hey, what's going on, Ken? Interesting time to join.
I was like, interesting time to be on the panel, Ken. Let me tell you.
I was like, do they eat pudding? And he's like, no. Why did you ask that? I'm like, because like 3 years ago, South Park did an episode where they're like, all independent films are gay cowboys eating pudding. And I was like, and then 3 years later, this movie comes out. And I'm like, huh. Maybe South Park was right. Yeah,
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Something in there.
Yeah. Taint my thing, the Westerns most of the time.
That's fair.
But that's what makes the world go round, right? Not everybody likes the same things.
I forgive you for not liking John Wayne. It's okay.
Blazing Saddles is still the best Western movie ever made.
Yeah, because if you gave me a choice that you're going to watch a John Wayne movie, you're going to watch a Dolph Lundgren movie, I'm going to go Dolph every time.
Hey, man, The Punisher was great with Dolph Lundgren.
I have that on DVD.
All them 80s action guys, man, the best movie ever. Chuck Norris, Lone Wolf McQuade. That thing was awesome. That's how Texas Rangers should be. When I moved to Texas, that's what I wanted to do, was be a Texas Ranger because of that movie. But then I found out.
Not because of Walker?
No. I don't know what happened to him, why he went from that to that, but I
like Walker Texas Ranger, but the new Walker show is terrible.
Oh God, yes. I don't even know.
Like, first of all, there's no kung fu fighting. I'm like, that's the whole reason I watch Texas
He's
Ranger.
got a family, and I mean, yeah,
everybody's crying all the time in that show.
Oh yeah, it's pathetic.
If I want to cry, I just like look at my life, and there we go.
If I want to watch a good Western, I'm going to get out Blazing Saddles.
There you go.
Now we're talking.
I also like both the Young Guns movies.
I didn't care for the first one all that much, but I like the second one.
Which one is it where at the beginning he's like, we got good news and bad news. And the bad news is all there is for dinner is horse shit. And the good news is there's plenty of it.
Yeah, that's the first one. The second one starts off with the guy that claimed to be Billy the Kid. I don't know if he was actually Billy the Kid, but it was in like the 1920s. They found a guy roaming the desert who had claimed to be Billy the Kid, who, was like 80 years old or something, and it was just hiding out in the Mexico border desert. I have no idea whatever became of that, but
probably nothing.
Tim, you know stuff about Westerns and history.
I don't know that well. Billy the Kid, no. Pat Garrett shot him early, so no.
Yeah.
And there, as far as I know, he was dead. When he got killed, he was dead. He didn't ever show up again. So.
Okay.
I think he just indirectly called you old, Tim.
No, Tim knows a lot about Western history.
Truth is truth.
No, he just knows a lot about
you were best friends with Billy the Kid, so tell us.
Yeah.
That's not what I said.
I know what you mean.
No, I knew he was Billy Gooch. He was Billy the Gooch when I knew him. So.
Yeah.
Tim's the only one on the panel that could pull out a Susan B. Anthony and go, yeah, I dated her.
Yeah.
No, my dating wasn't so good back in those days.
Good.
Yeah.
Good
All
time.
right, I'm gonna take off. You guys have a nice night. See you
Good night,
later.
Hi,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Thanks for being
Good
here.
night, Jeff.
His name's Jeff.
They graduated high school together. So, Ken, if you're still there, are you going to Chicago? Bird, you going to Chicago?
No, I'll be in St. Louis tomorrow.
Oh yeah, what are you doing up here tomorrow?
We have a job. I'll tell you the area. It's like South St. Louis.
You just don't want to go to East St. Louis.
No, it's not in the East. So it's in like Oakville, Columbia area.
Okay.
Does that ring a bell?
So, well, Oakville doesn't. Columbia does. That's
Imperial, Barnhart. It's like south.
Yeah, it's still far away from me.
Oh yeah, because you're way up there, aren't you?
I'm in the T-Roy.
Yeah.
Troy. About an hour away from St. Louis, actually.
Hour north. Yeah. Or northwest.
Not going. He works that weekend. Already taken 9. I gotcha. Yeah, I figure you guys got a bunch of stuff going on around your area. But I'll be there for sure, and I can't wait. Just honestly, and I told my boss today that we did a conference call. She's like, "We're gonna do something fun for conference call. We're just going to for roll. We're just going to say where you like to go on vacation or what's your favorite vacation spot." And she got to be, and I'm just like, not at work.
Yeah.
I was like, literally anywhere else.
Anywhere else.
Anywhere else. So I don't have to wake up in the morning and be forced to go somewhere. Anywhere is good. Maybe a future year, I definitely want to go to one of the big shows. Yeah, Chicago is. So I've only been to. Obviously, I've been to Brick Universe in St. Louis, which has been kind of small because they're just starting to get a foothold in here. And I went to Philly in 2019, and then I went to Chicago in 2016. 16 or 17, and I just went for the public days there, but it was massive, and I did not get to see everything. We were just taking my time and walking around and saying, like, all right, it's time to close up. I'm like, I still got 3 more rows of shit to look at.
Yeah.
So we kind of like speed ran the rest of it so I could look at it.
Well, I think they were saying 900 and some displayers this year. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
How many were at Brick Fair? Maybe a couple hundred, maybe?
Oh, I think more than that. Well,
250, 300 maybe?
Yeah. I mean, it was a good showing for that.
Yeah.
And then I don't know Virginia, what it'll be like. I've heard it's about as big as World, but I don't know. I'm going to go help set it up, so I guess I'll find out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of John Wayne, I see a picture of him right behind Tim.
Yeah, that's the calendar from 2020. I didn't get a new calendar the last couple of years.
If you wait 2 more years, then it should be accurate.
Yeah.
That's not a calendar. That's the yearbook.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a little more John Wayne for you.
Oh, nice. So those G.I. Joe John Wayne action figures?
They were the hot toy, or was it Sideshow?
Ah, okay, Sideshow collectibles.
And that's me when I was a bounty hunter. I made that of me.
They call you dog?
Cool.
I don't remember what my nickname was. Oh, speaking of Lone Wolf McQuade, so back when that movie came out, I wrote Chuck Norris a letter, and so he sent me those autographed pictures.
Oh, that's cool.
Very nice.
Y'all remember Vanna White?
I've
I
heard
do.
of her.
On Wheel of Fortune?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't she still on Wheel of Fortune?
Oh,
She still is.
Wheel of
Yeah.
Fortune. Yes. Oh my God! So back in the '80s, she was just the hottest thing ever. She made it.
She
into
still
Playboy.
is. What do you mean?
She does look pretty good.
Yeah,
I was
she's
in love with her, so I did a portrait of her and sent it to her, and that's what she sent me back. Autographed picture of that. So
Oh, I thought you meant she sent back the portrait. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It actually was pretty good.
She's like, oh, here you go. You can have it back.
I already got those.
Well, I was supposed to actually get the meter, but it didn't work out right. So
Gotcha.
I had
my $35 Polaroid of me and Arnold when I went to the Arnold Classic.
Arnold.
Jeff, so she sent back a restraining order.
Yeah.
A little bit like talking, I guess, but, you know. It was the 80s. It was okay then.
I went to Fan Expo St. Louis a couple weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Finally got Kevin Smith's autograph on my Mallrats Blu-ray. I already
Nice.
had Jason Mewes from 4 years ago. And I had at that time, or no, 6 years ago, I had Jason Mewes and Michael Rooker signed it, and then this time I had Kevin Smith sign it, and then I took my Clerks 2 Blu-ray because it was a combo deal with Kevin and Jason, so I had Jason sign that, and I also got Brian O'Halloran and Jeff Anderson to sign it. But I gave Jason Mewes my sig fig to put in his Lego City, and then he showed it off on his Twitch stream that night.
That's badass, man.
They're like, score.
That's very good.
Kaz says, thanks, guys. I just went down the Billy the Kid rabbit hole.
There's several pretty decent movies about him. If you really want to go down the rabbit hole.
I'll just stick to the Billy Joel song. That's good enough for me.
I think Volbeat has a song about Billy Kid.
You might be right. Can't remember right now.
So I do want to do a quick show and tell. Been going through a bunch of old sets and whatnot, trying to clean
And whatnot.
And I found this old gem.
Ooh, nice.
Hey-o. Very nice.
It's the Troll Battle Carriage something.
Like Troll Battle Wagon or something.
Yeah, something like that. Got that one. And then this is the other one. It's not complete, but it's got this battering ram that hits.
Oh, that's so cool.
And it's got like a castle that goes up with it and everything. But I just forgotten I had all this stuff, man. So
Oh, never mind. They have a song about Doc Holliday.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I know they did a song about somebody.
Just be careful with the with both of those sets because I have the Tower Raid that the Battle Ram came from, and I think it's maybe my third time that I rebuilt it, but the Dark Red Pieces started to break on it.
Yeah.
It's
I
got a
don't
lot
know
of
if I'm
Dark
going to
Brown
take it
too.
apart. Yeah. I might just bag them up and put them away like that because that old brown is so brittle.
Oh yeah.
So.
Like, I don't want to touch it.
Gorgeous.
Actually, I have one of my
Gorgeous castle.
shelf right around that area there somewhere is an Ice Planet set that I've never taken apart from when I put it together when I got it when it was something you would just go walk into the store and buy.
Yeah.
But a couple of the parts like fell off when I was moving it one day, and it's lost its clutch power.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I got to be very gentle with this. So I don't want it to break, which is weird because my other one that's also up there behind some of that stuff is the Celestial Starguider, a Blacktron set that has also never been apart. But it feels pretty solid. Like nothing's fallen off. And so I don't know if it has to do with the color or the Ice Planet set is like blue and white. And the Blacktron
the white
is black and white.
and brittle brown.
That's true.
Yep.
So I'll just be very, very careful about it.
Well, I even had a dark green plate break on me here. So whatever it is they're using in those darker colors, something really losing its elasticity or whatever it has.
No clutch power.
Dark red tiles, 1 by 1. Dark red tiles break on me.
Yep.
Well, what is it? Firehouse or the
Fire Brigade?
All that has a lot of those because I ended up ordering a bunch of them because every dang one of them brand new out of the box and about half of them split every time I tried to put them on. So I had to order.
Well, you can mail them in and Lego will replace them.
I think that's what I ended up doing because there was so many of them. So
Oh, you know, I haven't. You know, Kaz says just looked up the Wikipedia about the guy that said he was Billy the Kid. I need to see now if Lego has replenished the parts from the Advent calendar from Christmas, because my Star Wars one did not come with the IG droid.
Oh,
They basically it had in that behind that number was an extra like bag number 1 from door number 1.
Mm.
So I'm missing the droid, and then when I went to I sent them a thing, said, "Hey, it's missing a droid." They're like, "We're sorry, we don't have any of this right now." And then when I looked it up on the bricks and pieces to find it myself, sure enough, yeah, it says like out of stock. I'm like, crap. And that droid only comes in 2 sets. It comes in a Razor Crest for $130, or it comes in that Advent calendar.
yeah, you know.
It's in the other room.
And well, I mean, I have them up there too with the Razor Crest, but my Advent calendar needs to be complete, so I need this droid.
Yep.
Like that's the first time I've ever had an issue, because every like the other 2 times where I've had a problem, they like I got a part right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I
I'm
need
surprised
this.
with is it a printed piece?
Yeah, it's basically his head is printed with specific for
Surprised
that.
they even had it. Usually with that licensed stuff, Star Wars and stuff, they don't have, or you can't get that stuff on the bricks and pieces. Now I think you can order it if they're missing, but I've never.
I haven't checked.
I haven't ever had.
Customer service would replenish the Advent calendar pieces, though, because I had that with the Harry Potter set. I was missing Harry, Ron, and Hermione all in a row, and they had that mailed out in like a week or so.
That the misprint one.
Yeah, the misprinted Jet Trooper helmet. I just contacted Lego about it, and they sent me a new one.
I got the misprint on. He's back there too somewhere. We're right about there. That's all the Star Wars from the anniversary guys lined up, and the Obi-Wan that came in the poly bag. I wish like I had looked before opening that poly bag, because the plate is misprinted where it's supposed to say 20th anniversary. It's actually printed on the side with the studs instead of the flat side.
That's pretty cool.
I was like, oh, neat. So I have 2 Obi-Wans up there. I have the misprinted one and then a regular one. They're all connected together.
I just love how often I'm like, oh yeah, it's right next to me. I still have mine sealed, and I'm gonna look at it now if that's the case. Okay, so I think this one's printed on the right side. It's got the, there we go. The studs are facing on the top now, which looks like the picture on the front.
There's the.
Nice. That's really cool, man.
Yeah, his name is
That is
printed across
interesting.
the studs instead of on the flat side.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it! If I could have kept that one like in the package.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't think to look, right.
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Do you need another one?
No, I have. I bought some. Like
Well,
they were selling them on the website, and I bought like 4 more.
Oh, I thought they were just a gift with purchase.
They were, and then for a little limited time, they were selling them for like $4 a piece at Lego Shop at Home. So I bought a few.
Gotcha. I wish I knew that. I just got the one.
Yep, I have 2 opened, and then I have 2 sealed. One of them is for my actual sealed polybag collection. The other one is because I bought duplicates of the 5 main sets for the anniversary thing that I'm going to sit on for several years.
Yep.
And then sell later. And so I have an extra one of that Obi-Wan polybag to go with it.
Good plan.
The only, there's probably more like promos and stuff. But the only one I can think of that I'm missing for me personally was the droid polybag that came out.
Oh yeah,
because that was like a gift with purchase, and it's like expensive for what it is to try to buy one now. So maybe one day I'll get lucky.
I'm trying
Somebody
to
doesn't know what they have.
find the picture I saved from my brick and mortar store when he had 5 new polybags come in.
Is that one of them?
No.
What?
Speaking of not knowing what you got, So I have Chrono Trigger on Super NES, complete
Mhm.
with box manual, instruction book, and all that stuff.
Mhm.
I just found out that's worth $850.
Wow.
I was like, damn.
Wow.
I got another Game Boy game. This $600. I was like, are you kidding me?
Mhm.
And it's a game like nobody's heard of, and that's why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've still got my black and white, the OG first Game Boy.
I still have mine. It no longer functions. The screen is half shot. Like half of it works, the other half is jumbled.
Mhm.
I had it in my. I was wearing big cargo pants. I was working at Walmart, and I had it in my pocket for playing Pokemon on my break. And it slammed up against the counter or something, but I went to break and turned it on. I'm like, oh no! One day I'll replace it or fix it.
I was gonna say it's Walmart. You probably just could have like opened one out of electronics, put it in there, took the good one.
No, I couldn't, and let me tell you why. Because at this time, Game Boys were already extinct, and they had already moved on and were like into Game Boy Advances and stuff like that. But since I was playing the older Pokemon game, I was just like, I'll play it in my old Game Boy. That was a mistake.
Mhm.
Well, I guess we will go ahead and call it a night tonight because I need to go get some food. I want to thank everybody very much for being here. I appreciate it. And everybody in the chat, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. TJ, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. But we'll be doing this again here next week as well. So everybody can come back again. And I will see some people in Chicago. And if you're watching in the chat and you're going to be Brickworld Chicago, just come see me. I'll be meandering the whole place for 4 days. So thanks for watching. Everybody have a good night. And we will see you next week. Bye.